this with some things that funny bone hit just now. Okay, okay. Well, today I wanted to talk about reactions right now. Today is July. Yes, July the 11th, 2022. It's a beautiful day. I'm in Oregon, Southern Oregon right now. Um, I think it's supposed to get to like 107 degrees over here today. Summertime is at its peak right now, most definitely. And yeah, I am enjoying the time frame that I am here um, at this Ashland location. You feel me? Um, Today, like I said, we're gonna chit chat about reactions. It's something that happened to me recently. I know it's early in the morning. I think it's my first time doing it. Actually, no, I have done it like 5 o'clock in the morning before, but this time I'm gonna switch it up. We went to like, this is 9:30 here in Oregon. I'm not sure what time it is over there where y'all at, but I'm pretty sure it's early. You feel? So yeah. Something that happened to me recently was a situation of the neighborhood watch, right? The neighborhood watch came through. You feel me in a major way. Uh, and I never thought about this idea of you know how boys get down. Trying to keep their territory, I guess, safe or whatnot from evil sleep doers. But this was a move that happened to me. So tell me if y'all been a part of this move at all. What's going down, Nicole Love? Appreciate your presence on this line. Good to see you. And yeah. So your boy got egged. I was in the middle of my slumber. I say it's around 1 o'clock in the morning, and all of a sudden I heard a noise, kaduk. You know what I'm saying? And I was like, "What is that?" So I thought someone tapped on the door. I was like, "What's happening? Are they interested in seeing who's inside?" Type of vibe. But it was a real quick kadunk, and then there was a car that drove past or whatnot, and I was just like, "Okay, what's happening right now? What's going on?" But I didn't really get so deep in it where I'm like, "Oh, I got to investigate." I went back to my slumber, right? Next, I wake up in the morning and I open the door and blow, I see it. Your boy got egged, yo. I so I got egged. Someone took the time, grabbed an egg, and decided to throw it at my vehicle. And I was like, "What? This different? What? Why they so upset?" But in that reaction, I couldn't get too deep into trying to figure out the whys and everything like that. Because if try to figure out the whys of something that I could not control, it would have irritated the hell out of me the rest of the day. You feel? I just looked at it as like, oh, okay, that happened. You feel me? Like someone, I remember the time when my, egg got thrown at my vehicle, which is just, this is about 2 to 3 weeks ago, guys. I just want to put that out there. I just haven't put it out there yet. But yeah, so I was like, man, this is the state of mind I'm in right now, where I'm getting eggs thrown at me right now. You feel? It's crazy. Uh, uh, yeah, that pow could have been, could have been another situation. Good situation talk. Marquis Benji, I see you, baby. Appreciate your presence on this line. Nate Scott, appreciate your presence on this line. Yeah, it does get real out here for sure it do. And yeah, they cut, the you know what I'm saying, that noise was actually an egg. Was actually eggs. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna take it off charge real. All right, I had to take it off charge real quick, and I'm gonna showcase the residue of this egg. You know. Hold on, just a second. because it must be shown. A lot of folks don't know, yo, the egg life, yo, that's hard to get off, yo. So that's a little piece of the egg. I mean, they threw low, and so that's the situation right there. And I went to the wash, trying to figure it out. Hey, yo, that egg life, yo, that's low key a good move, man, because that's not easy to take off, especially if you leave it overnight, you know. And I think that's where the problem came in. At I left it overnight. I should have gone ahead and swooped that up real quick, you know, cause straight tripping. But that's a new move. If no one didn't know, it's not a new move compared to, like, you know, people get their house egged or whatnot. They do. That happens. But I didn't think it was a car situation with folk getting egged like that. And yeah, that egg is hard to clean up. I'm not. I don't suggest it to my worst enemy trying to clean up some egg residue. You feel me? Uh, it'll remove the paint out. That boy Nate got it the information. I appreciate that, yo. For real, for real. I did not know that they hit low, so it hit my call, what they call it, to get into the ride. I forget the step in scenario. It hit that. So you know, the aiming wasn't quite proper, but it was perfect to where I heard it. I don't think they was trying to damage my vehicle. I don't know if they got that type of aim right there. You know, just trying to figure out if they, you know, it's like someone saying, I'm shooting you on your ass because I don't want to kill you, but I'm just trying. I want to let you feel it. That's the same vibe, and they might not have that type of aim. They just threw it, and they got the reaction they got, which was none. I just went back to bed, but I was not ready for the actual egg on the side of my vehicle. What's up, Afeni? Appreciate your presence on this line. Oh yes, indeed. So yeah, that happened, and I just wanted to chit chat about the reactions towards anything in life. And that's your reactions is like really the key on if you're gonna is it gonna drain you, or is it gonna be just a another scenario in your life, you know. I look back at it, and the guys. This was my second time sleeping at this location, and usually I try to switch it up only on certain areas where I know no one really gonna bother me. I stay consistent over there. But for example, this would probably be a perfect location to sleep at. I'm gonna showcase it real quick so you will have a better understanding. Let's see. So wait till this car pass because they might think I'm like trying to videotape them. Anyway, yeah. So right here, as you can see, those are neighborhood houses, right? And then right across the street is a what do they call it, a cemetery, right? So you know, when you're trying to nomad and you're trying to figure out a place to sleep, if you're looking for a neighborhood, this would probably be the best scenario if you're in the neighborhood to see the houses on one side, but then if there's a park or abandoned what they call it, business building, something that's just not open, you feel me, on the other side, you could probably park there with no issues that night and be okay. But not at this location. Not at the location that I was at, because that's the same vibe I had a neighborhood on one side, and then I went to the other side uh, where I slept, and that's what I saw. It's like a business that's not open. It took up a whole bunch of land. It actually, no, my bad. That's not the spot. It was the park. It was a park right next to the side of where I was sleeping at. And so, yeah. In that neighborhood, how they take care of things, they throw eggs at the situation. Now, this was in Medford, Oregon, how it went down. But like I said, the reaction is what it's all about. How you react to things will change the trajectory of your feelings, which the feelings is the key, for real, for real. How you feel about the day, is how you go about the day. And Reason why I probably gonna start. No, in my mind, I'm like, this morning time stuff is where it's at. And so you probably gonna see me more and more in the morning time doing my thing because it's like repetition. You feel me? It's repetition when it comes down to any old thing. Any old goal you trying to get accomplished. And I love the morning time. I love just getting up, getting things knocked out, and checking it, checking the things that I had dreamed about doing or whatnot, envisioned, and doing them. Early in the morning, kind of like when a 1 o'clock hit, I'm like, okay, winding down. Uh, but another scenario as far as reaction is concerned. Let me see. Let's see. The thrower probably wasn't fully committed. Maybe it was the driver who was the leader. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I can see that. I can see that. They didn't burn off. They could have. I think that would have been suspect if they would have burnt off, like burnt rubber type of vibe. But they definitely. I think they threw it first and then came across, and it was just like a, you know what I'm saying, that type of vibe. Like I said, I didn't know what it was, but I was just like, I remember one time a lady had plenty of room, right? Had plenty of room, and I'm chilling, and she got her purse, right? I guess she knew I was sleeping in my vehicle or something because she seen that before. Uh, but I don't know the facts. All I know is she took her purse and kind of like, yeah, hit the front trunk, hit the front part of my vehicle just as she was coming across the street. Uh, and not really coming across the street. She kind of verged still on to the street and then turned left. So that whole hitting of my car with her purse, with a bag or whatnot, was unnecessary. But me getting out the car and being like, what I'm saying, what you doing, yo? You know what I'm saying? There was plenty of space out here. There's no reason to hit the vehicle. That's just like energy I'm putting to her. That's all she wanted. Was the energy. Please, I need to irritate somebody because my life is irritating. So I'm not gonna give them that pleasure because it's not even that big a deal. Um, they hit the vehicle. They threw an egg at the vehicle. I guess that's, I don't know what happened. They might not have liked Tahoes. Who knows? But I do know that in this location I was at, there are a lot of people that's living their van life, and so probably on their street they ain't having it, you know. But it's not my goal to try to figure out, their thought processes. My goal is to relinquish any type of thought process I have of drama. You feel me? And so whenever it happened, I took that and I reacted in a way where I felt the least resistance. You feel me? Like it's to let it go is the most relaxing part of life, and that's what I had to do in those situations. A similar situation, I was talking to someone, and she was talking about how she had road rage, and I believe the reason why people have road rage is not actually the what happened itself. Somebody jumps in front of you, right? Jumps in front of you, and you got caught off guard. You wasn't ready, and so all of a sudden, you curse them. You say everything besides their name because you don't know their name, and so you making up names for them, and they not really positive. You feel? They give you wanna hurt their feelings type of name, and you might go around and give them the middle finger or something, or make sure you roll down your window, let them know how you felt about that jump in front, right? But if you're present in that situation, because I had people jump in front of me all the time, your boy goes 60, no issues going anywhere faster or slower. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm okay with the 45 to 60 range, and I'm gonna be on that right side, no doubt, no doubt. I've never been a what they call a Speedy Gonzalez on the road, 80, 90. If the speed limit say 70, then I'm gonna hit 70. I'm gonna try to get in that range, so I won't look like you know, trying to do it on purpose. Unless I'm going up a hill. A hill is a different storyline. Of course, y'all know if y'all drive and y'all took a big truck or whatnot, the 70 speed going up the hill just not it's not there yet unless you got a new school car or whatnot. Them 90s vehicles and the 80s and stuff like that. That's for me. I've been riding the ones that go like 40 on up the hills. That's been my life. So, but whenever you see someone cut in front of you in the present moment, okay, all you could do is just be like, okay, this person cut in front of me. We start to get upset simply because we have this what if in us, you know? What if you would have ran me over? What if you would have hit me? And then so it's a future based mentality, a future where the future is not here. The person cut in front of you, you don't know what that person going through, don't know what's happening in life. Don't try to take it personal. That's one of the key things. Don't ever take anything personal. You feel me? People got their own scenario going. And in this situation, whenever you get cut off or someone, the road rage is real. Like someone's slow in front of you, like, man, get the hell off the road if you go. Slide beside this cat. You know what I'm saying? It's like, okay, you got a certain speed. It's okay, and relax. That built up energy is all about the what ifs. You know, and want to blame somebody. If you late and somebody in front of you and they going like 20 miles per hour on a 50, you could there's rage involved. You know what I'm saying? You want to feel that rage, but you don't know if that man's engine is almost dying. I've been in that situation. It's nothing personal, but my engine don't ain't going no faster than this. Blood. I'm sorry. So all of a sudden, the person that was behind them got the built-in rage from what they mama did to him. All of a sudden, it's bringing it out, like and it comes around and they cursing you like a sailor, and all you did was just trying to make it up the street going up 20 miles per hour because your 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 car about to die, and so our reactions got to be of understanding and love when it comes down to the people around you, and you don't know what's going on in people's lives. And so if you have that release of animosity towards a little glitch, a little something that probably you don't enjoy. It's not something that you want somebody to jump in front of you, but no one died. You know what I'm saying? You didn't get off the road. It was a what if scenario, and all you had to do is move. Is all we can do is move amicably. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, this person's wilding out. Let me slow down a little bit and let this person take a ride, take his journey to where he need to go, because I don't want to be around that. If he's slipping and slurping through the traffic, which I don't think that's a thing, but they moving and grooving through the traffic is probably a better scenario. You let that person have that. That's the vibe. I try to embody, try to want to be in the moment and understand that it's just a moment. Once that person like jumped in front of you, it's over. It's okay. It did nothing happen. If something did happen, I'm insured or whatnot, but nothing happened. You feel me? Nothing happened and everything's good. Let that person do what he need to do. You feel me? The karma of you coming over there and reacting is it's no need, and that's why I wanted to talk to you about reactions, because it brings out the worst. The first thing you think of, you kind of want to get back or whatnot. You're like, I'm gonna get this mo. You know what I'm saying? And that's not what it's all about, yo. It's not what it's all about. Be present and try to figure out the best way to relinquish that energy, if that make any sense. Cause it arises. You know what I'm saying? It comes in the back of your neck. You're like, ooh, you know what I'm saying? Like, ooh, but that's when you gotta take that breath. Cause is it really that serious? Is it really that serious? I don't think it is. I don't think it is. People got into road rages and didn't come home after that. You know, full on fights over you didn't put your blink on. You know, when you turn left or whatnot. Um, it's been situations, yo. It's a real thing, and all I'm trying to relate to you, if nothing happened, and if something did happen, if the dude hit you and all of a sudden you hit the side of the curb, you bumping all through, you know what I'm saying, you through the woods now, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. If that happened and you survived or whatnot, be at got to have the understanding, because the first reaction would be like, if I can get up, I'm gonna show this man these hands one time because this man tripping. But you don't know if that person's injured. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like you have to be calm in a situation so you can have an understanding in the situation. When it comes down to everyday occurrences like driving or people throwing eggs, not that's not an everyday occurrence, but there's no reason for me to try to figure out who did it. You know, because that's just energy on something that that does not make me money. You know, you feel me? Like it's just like it don't help me grow in any way. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just want to get back. Like, I heard you. I saw. I think you the one that threw the egg at my vehicle, and so I'm gonna throw an egg at your vehicle. You know, eye for an eye. You know, and that's could be. Then you could be playing tag, you know what I'm saying, after that. You know, full on tag, strong, no games being played, and and it's not necessary. So our reactions can create a beautiful world, or it can create a animosity, drama. You know, it's a real thing. Let's see. And get back. Yeah, life changing 247. Appreciate your presence. Yeah. I'm not gonna get that get back, man. But I will say that excellent move for neighborhood watching. That's what y'all want to do, is get rid of people with the eggs and throwing it at people's cars. I'm just letting you know, I'm a little different. I'm not gonna react the way you want me to react, because that's gonna, boost your what you feel, what you want to get off. I'm just sleeping in the car, kinfolk, side parking, chilling. I ain't doing nothing wrong. The person wanted to decided to throw the egg. You keep playing, somebody's gonna do that eye for eye, because they ain't on that. You know, you feel me? And instead of the egg scenario, they find out where your house at, and the house gone. Like, so, like, that's something they let it. They got away with it with me, but it could be somebody that keep playing. I'm coming at them with some understanding. You feel me? I guess they don't want those evil sleep doers around them, and so and our could be a prank. It could be literally like, I bet you won't throw an egg at a car, and I'm the lucky guy. You know, So I'm not even tripping. But there will be cases where everybody's different. Some folk are different out here in these streets, and they ain't gonna be coming at that situation the way I came in, with the relaxation and the understanding. Plus, some folk gonna be like, nah, let me. I'm talking about butt booty naked in the back or whatnot, because it's hot, and they got jumped in front. They jumped to the car, made sure they follow. I could have done that. I could have went outside, see what was going on, saw the eggs dripping off the car. You feel me? And been like, okay, bet, different life. And that would have been a reaction that would have had caused me to be in jail. You know, you know what I'm saying? Cause I'm like, nah, that get back got to happen. So you do me like that, I'm from the soul, and throwing up these signs or whatever. Mama didn't raise no punk type of vibe. Player, the most adult and calming thing you can do is just to be like, let that little kid go. You know what I'm saying? Let that little kid make it out here in these streets, because there's no reason for the extra. That's what they want. They want to get you irritated, but I'm not gonna let that irritate me in the least bit. But I give out the conversation. Like I said, this was 2 to 3 weeks back. I thought about giving a full on like conversation that same day, but I moved on from it, But I wanted to tell the story about the reaction, It's a wild world though, for sure. Let's see. On the full environment, your reaction was spot on. Appreciate you, Anthony D, and your presence on this line for sure. They've been watching you and they got fed up with seeing you. So it was my second time, and I never, I was trying to find different locations every day. I want to see where a new location is at. Maybe I can try it out. So I was there before, and there was no issues. And so the second night, I decided to move in a different area. And I guess they it might. These are guests. These are guests. Seeing, I'm guessing. I don't know. Like I said, it could be a practical joke, and I was the lucky guy that got the eggs. You feel me? And it was just one egg. Um, but I do believe it's an amazing neighborhood watch move. If that's anybody want to be malicious like that, because I'm not about to be chilling at a spot where boys throw eggs at cars with no remorse, especially if the car is just sitting down, chilling, and you sleeping on your with the greatest snore. Because I do partake in the snore as well. Not heavy like lying, but like it's a little purr. But I'm in that. You feel me? I'm in that though, and so folk want to mess that up. It's karma coming. You feel me? And they keep playing like that. I mean, it's gonna show up in their world. How you did somebody else and try to make somebody else day bad by putting eggs, which I just found out just now by that boy Nate, saying that it can shit you can take away the paint off your vehicle. Player, what? That sucker is sticky though, mind you. It's not. It's because I looked at it and I washed it off. And then while I was washing, I was like, that sucker ain't disappearing. Now the shells left, you know, but the egg was still there strong. The yellow part, strong on that. And I started to wipe it down a little bit, and it was I had to put some elbow in it. You know what I'm saying? What they call that? Yeah, yeah, yeah. I had to put some muscle in that thing trying to get it off, and I still didn't complete the mission. So that lets you know that them eggs ain't playing no games when you get eggs thrown at your vehicle. And like I said, it could be a good move for all the people that's wants to you know mess with evil sleep doers of the world. That's a move. That's a move because I didn't go back. I ain't go back to that location, man. I ain't got time for this. It's too much land out here to be trying to be like at this location and be like, no, I'm gonna stand my ground. Yes. On to the next one. You feel me? Let's see. Yeah, it's not worth the energy at all. Um, why, why shall we escalate all that? And to me, let's talk about reaction. Let's talk about worldwide, world-based scenario stuff. Let's talk about just anything that's happening on the news. You know what I'm saying? What's been thrown out there. Your first reaction can be problematic. A perfect example, and I just give this as an example and where I was at. Um, it was when they closed down the Anytime Fitnesses and closed down businesses. I was hurt. You know what I'm saying? And I remember telling my boy, I was like, man, you know what I'm saying? Like, so who we gotta handle? And like I had like this was 2 years back, of course, during the time when they shut things down. Because my meditation was getting up early in the morning and working out. And so they gonna shut that off. And my shower, my cleaning, and all that good stuff. I was like hurt. And my reaction was like, who we gotta take care of? Like who we gotta egg back. Since they doing us like that, somebody gotta feel it. And I say a couple days afterwards, with that type of energy of that get back, I got pulled over by the cops, and that's when the gun thing happened. I say I'm talking about 3 or 4 days later, because that energy I felt, and I really wanted. I had anguish towards someone that you don't see telling you how to live your life and what to do and stuff like that. So I had anger involved in that, and so that's something I could let go and try to figure out ways to react in a new way of living. I do what they call it. There's all kinds of shelters that you can go to take showers. Other places you can work out in the field, so it shouldn't be no tripping off. You getting a workout. You can run somewhere. You know what I'm saying? Or you swim. It's just some alterations during the time. And so that was a scenario, man, where I had something and I reacted to something that was happening on the news in a way where it wasn't beneficial, and it showcased in my world that I had that up on me. You know, let's see, man, go get them eggs. That's funny. That's real spit. Appreciate you, Dave. Yeah, yeah. It was only one egg, life changer. Yeah, they didn't give me the 2 egg special. I'm pretty sure they like the eggs. You feel me? So they didn't want to throw the whole carton like that. They only got one. Let them know that we see you type of vibe. And like I said, I don't know for facts, but it is what it is. It's what happened. Excuse the noise. That's someone's picking up trash right now. The way my PTSD is set up, neighborhood might have been lit up. It could have been a thing. They could have messed up their whole neighborhood off one egg. It's, they don't know the repercussions they could have been a part of. But especially messing with you. But that's not where I'm at on that for sure. Hard boiled egg. I wish it was a hard boiled. They would have bounced right off. It would have bounced right off. But nah, that stuff had that gooey. It had that gooey. And so getting back to it, on our reactions, there's as far as the media or where you get your information from, it's that's the World War III at its finest right now. That is the war. It's not going to be a physical battle. We have a war on information, and the idea that we have two different spectrums of a scenario creates the division, and it does that, and they do it all the time, trying to create division, and that is the war. Showcasing different scenarios to get you triggered, um, and that's the reaction. Our reaction would be, there's no hope in the world, and we hold on to that energy. We hold on to that life when we can have good information out there, positive, um, positive uh, growth in what can be, instead of what the negative of the whole situation. You know, um, that's what they feeding off, and we us as a people have a sickness in a way because of so much stuff they told us, and then there's lies, and then there's, oh, well, this study, you know what I'm saying? It's just like your mind is in a whole funk, and then that's when you have to go to nature and kind of let your mind have no mind and just be. The just being, no mind. That is the God in you. You feel me? And that's where you have to be when it comes down to the reactions. Be the God in you, which is no mind, being present, and things will flow in a way that of abundance. You understand? So yeah, I just want to give out that information as far as reaction is concerned, because it can get wild out here, and that's what they want. They want the wildness, and what I'm bringing out is not the wildness. letting you know about that situation and how can we go above that, you know? Because playing around and I mean, sometimes the news can be so random and wild. It's almost just like how the free agency is on sports, it's the same scenario to me when it comes down to, oh well, we got new studies that this and the third, and if you don't stay it. I remember there was an article one time where they talked about how trees can can hold COVID. A full article can hold COVID. Talk about it, so you don't want to be around the trees either. So what you gonna be around? They trying to get you from not going outside to be in your godlike power. You know what I'm saying? And be in the crib, stuck. Get on the video games, cause the basketball, football, cause that's still going on. Got to make that cash flow. But they telling you not to go outside because they said, oh, you can probably catch it off a tree. Man, get out of here with that, boy. so, so when I saw that one, I was like, dang, you can make up all kinds of things for creating that fear, yo. Create all kinds of things, and myself and the people that follow are my superstars that I'm with, which is y'all. We don't play that. You know what I'm saying? It's just like we don't see the world as a fear based. Woe is me. We need to stay inside and cooped up. The world's ending type of vibe. We got to get past that, over that type of uh, teaching that they bring in, and create a new world. And that's where we at. That's where we at. We literally creating a new world, and we connecting with people that of like minds, and it's a beautiful interaction right now. It is. It is. Cause we starting to chit chat with people that the same similar thought patterns, and becoming anew, are living in a way that's freeing. I think that's what everybody is enjoys, the idea and the word of freedom. And so there's people that's gonna be still in that mix, in that vibe of woe is me, and um, this person did that to the other, celebrity banter, gossip. It's and deep in it, and don't even understand that that means nothing, yo. Nothing in the grand scheme of things, blood. You are the common denominator for your daily routine. You wake up. Who are you? That's so get the better understanding of that, of who you are, the power that's in you, and learn through your experiences of doing and being, you know. Everybody have different ideas of how their life went, but it's their ideas of what they did during their lifetime. And so you have your own book, your own chapter. If you're into the Bible and everything like that, you have your own chapter in the Bible. You feel me? Your name right there on the top, and you about to say some things about what happened in your world and how you became and understand your God, the God in you, and who you are, and how you started to be and navigate and be that. That's what we doing. All this extra stuff saying some outside sources is causing me this, that, and the third. It's creating a way of resentment towards others, and it just creates friction. And if you don't love your neighbor, or just be at ease of what is, then more than likely you're not at ease with what is with who you are. You know, you have friction with inside because you're not completely healed about certain things. and we are healing. We have to. We have to let go in this time, or we will constantly be triggered and react in a way of negativity, violence, you know. And so the powers, quote unquote, that be, I think believe and know that, and the idea that I believe everybody that's on this and watching this right now knows that whoever's running it know this as well. So why even feed it? That's why there be so many occasions where I don't even like join in on the YouTube space or social media. Get away from all that because I'm in my present experience, learning, and where can I grow on certain things. But it's time for me to, chit chat and have this moments like this because I feel like I have a chapter. I believe in my chapter. The book of Andrew. You know what I'm saying? And chit chat with you about my book, and then y'all can chit chat with me about y'all book, and we can connect. And that's the beautiful thing about I guess technology. We using technology, but we don't want to let technology use us. Uh, so that's the goal. That's the goal. Let's see. Anybody else talking about them? Riggs Gypsy, appreciate your presence on this line. I am still in Oregon. I am. I am in Southern Oregon right now, holding it down for sure. Uh, Life changes 247. You eat pizza rolls. Whoa, I have in the past, which is I considered almost a past life. I feel like I've been in like 8 or 9 different lives, and I'm only 36. You know what I'm saying? But it's frames of thoughts and thinking that I was in. Now I'll still eat a pizza roll, no doubt. Like if available and I'm feeling like that, maybe a munchy feeling, but it ain't really something that I go after. Be like, yeah, yeah, yeah. I feel like pizza rolls today. Nah. I ain't. I don't think I ever had that feeling. But we did buy pizza rolls growing up, and I can count it on my head how many times we ate the pizza rolls at the crib. Yeah, so it wasn't like top of the line like baby we got the pizza rolls on deck to deck. Chicken was more like that. I was definitely family was eating chicken, fried chickens, all the chickens. The Popeyes, the KFCs. I had churches was the least I had, but as far as Wingstop was one of my faves. Lemon pepper wings. I don't play around with mine, and I appreciate them for doing so. You know, the due diligence towards the lemon pepper that they give out at Wingstop. If you haven't been there and had the Wingstop lemon pepper, I suggest you try it because it's fuego. Let's see. I want to be in the Pacific Northwest. I am tired of waiting on a vehicle. Illinois is driving me crazy. Yeah, so I can we can work with that conversation for sure. Um, I'm in a situation right now where I'm not really I wasn't really a fan of being here long term like this. I'm so used to moving and traveling, going to a different location and riding out. It's been my lifestyle for the last since the last 2 years now. It's been shut down, but before then, that's all I was doing was traveling like that. So I understand your you can't wait type of vibes. You get the vehicle, but I believe your vehicle will come in a lot faster if you don't have those thought processes of yearning for an outcome that you think will create change in your world when the change can be right now. And so that's what took place for me. And I'm just giving out information. Just I'm not. I don't want to. I don't want you thinking I'm ever coming at you. Just giving out how I became better in my situation because you're in a seem like a similar situation where you don't have no vehicle and you're ready to move. around. So just be present in this situation right now. Uh, Enjoy the journey, enjoy the process, cause it's a goal, right? And you know you're gonna get toward that goal. But now it's time to have fun going towards that goal, right? And so that's what it's all about. Just having, enjoying Illinois the best way you can. Maybe you want to switch some things up, to have you feeling that, have that feeling of, okay, I can do this. You know what I'm saying? I can mess with this Illinois. I like Illinois. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got to switch some things up because if you go about it with that mentality, I can't wait to get up out of here, good riddance type of vibe, you're probably gonna be stuck in that. You're probably gonna be stuck in the midst of that, and you might not ever see your vehicle. You know, um, let it go, relax, enjoy that journey of and the process of you getting to that vehicle, plug. Illinois is it has beautiful aspects in that. So I try to look at that aspect and try to lean towards what Illinois do for me. You feel me? How can what can help me out at? What do I like about Illinois? And then I keep feeding that in my life instead of feeding the negativity, some negative aspects of it. I just try to get away from that completely and be like, all right, then that's just since I don't like that, I don't need to be feeding into that. Let's do something different. So that's just information I just wanted to put out there, Riggs. I know you know what I'm saying? I know you got that I know you got that information. I know you understand and you present. But I just want to put that out there because I had that moment where I wasn't and I was irritated by my life circumstances. Uh let's see. Don't even satisfy their palate. Yeah. They just taste. They want something so bad. They want it so bad, player. And I mean, what's a misery loves company is a saying, and that's a real situation. And the powers that be, they're in misery because there is a people are, I guess, waking up is the terminology folk use. But the eyes are open when it comes down to the eyes are open when it comes down to who we are and the storyline they put in place in our lives to have us going a certain direction. And I've been doing that for a good minute, going by what other folk, told me and said, no, this is the way you're supposed to do it. I mean, not other folk, it was just a majority. This is the route you're supposed to take. And wanted to switch it up. And I was on some FaDuKiT and I was on some like, yo, this is what I enjoy. All that extra stuff, that's not where I'm at. But that's another story for another day. We don't have to get into that. But yeah, that people want to really people have misery and they want to put it out on you. I think people it showcases more and more out here nowadays because of so much drama that's on that television or this phone. That's which is the new television. So it's like, who are you gonna follow? Who are you gonna listen to? Are you gonna be a part of that positive information? One of my good friends, Tim Ward, you know what I'm saying? He give out positive information, and it showcases in this world more and more people are interested in that. You got to give out something that builds people and not bring them down. I'm not gonna be chit chatting about uh or how about this? I will chit chat about it and make jokes about any old thing. Let's get that twist. Let's not let's talk about that. We'll talk about whatever. But as far as harshing and saying, man, we never gonna make it out here. We can, pleb, we can, we will, and we shall. No doubt about that. And we are right now. Be present in your God ability, and just be, homie, all day, every day, 24/7. We in Petaway. Appreciate your presence on this line. Oh yeah, yeah. I'm glad you can catch me live in this early morning, yo. Not extremely early, but 9:30 is when I started, so it's a beautiful scenario. I enjoy my mornings, and so adding on to my mornings, I think it'll just be a beautiful scenario to wake up, work out, and then have a chit chat with y'all. I be feeling my what they call it, calmness. You know what I'm saying? And it's just I feel good. I feel good. So I'm gonna go with this route, and hopefully y'all can see me on the next live in the morning time. Uh, I feel you. I prefer fried chicken, Popeyes. Popeyes too expensive. Respect to Popeyes though. They do have that good. They got a good meal. They got a good meal. I grew up really on KFC though. Popeyes was in and out of my life. KFC, mom and dad was serious about it. The original recipe. I like a little sweetness with my chicken. I ain't gonna hold you. It was a beautiful thing. But yeah. But like when Wingstop got into my life, it was a whole different situation. But like I said, I still eat the fried chicken every now and then. That's no doubt. Yesterday, I did a full cleanse in a way, where it was like I had like three different fruit bowls. One of them was watermelon. One of them had like the watermelon and the cantaloupe, and there was another one. I think it's the green one, honeydew, it's like, or honeydew melon or something like that. And the other had like pineapples, kiwi, and strawberries. Got all three of those bad boys, and that was my meal. It was like stacked up like this, and I left like that. Cause over here I want to put out there the reason why I showcase what I'm eating like that and not put the bag out there, because there are a lot of people still to this day right now masked up, you know, and there's nothing wrong with it. You have your the right to do whatever you will. Um, but then they go get, they get the pizzas and they get the different things or whatnot. They about the health, but they not really about the health. If that make any sense, I showcase what I use. Got like some pita bread with a little hummus, which is garbanzo beans, chopped up with a little bit of whatever that is. It could be it's some garlic in there sometimes, but I just them be my joints, and then every now and then I get a little meat, a little chicken, whatnot. But I'm a full on fan, and I showcase that because it really is a difference when it comes down to like, are you really about the health? Or are you just trying to be a part of the squad that y'all formed? You feel me? Because it was it was a couple years back. You wasn't even thinking about masculine. You feel me? Wasn't even thinking about that. Wasn't even a thought process. Then a new theory of life came about us, like a religion in a way, and how we supposed to operate amongst each other, 6 feet and wearing a mask because you might hurt these people if you don't, cover up, you know. But for my what they call it, visual, uh, those people are drinking, doing all kinds of things that does not promote health, but showcase it as a badge or a cross in a way to say I'm with this squad, and I feel like that's the only reason people put that on. But this, and they could have really believed in that as well, believe that they really helping out the community. You know what I'm saying? But um, that's just let you know what happens when you get fed certain information and you keep eating that meal. You start to lose track of what makes sense, you know, and you just be because it's part of the crowd, or you feel like you're doing something because that's what you've been eating. That consumption of woe is me, not woe is me. I don't put like they're negative, because they're good people out there, wonderful people that's still masked up out there in the streets. But that's what they was fed, and that's what they kept eating. and so therefore it showcases in their world, and they want to make sure they cover up. It's still going down. Actually, I was supposed to be at Starbucks. I was supposed to be at Starbucks with this conversation, and actually Starbucks is closed because they're trying to stop the spread. So this is just showcasing in my world right now, and I don't have there's no side. I'm trying to get y'all to be on or anything like that. I'm giving out the information. You feel me? And so there's a lot of coffee shops open out there in the streets. I'm just letting you know the main coffee shop that everybody know they shut down over here because they trying to stop the spread. I didn't even know the spread was still going. I'm not in that. You feel me? I'm not in that. But that's the life though. That's the life. Answer the motivation comments. You are awesome. Appreciate you. Appreciate you, Rick's Gypsy. As a nomad, where do you see yourself in the next 40 years? That's crazy. I see myself right now. Ain't no telling. You know what I'm saying? I haven't even reached 40 yet. You know what I'm saying? I haven't even reached 40. And I feel like my life changed in eight or nine different times. I was living eight or nine different lives. For real. And I know people feel the same way. They're like, man, that's not even me no more. You know what I'm saying? I used to talk like that, but not even a little bit. So the next 40 years, it could be another 8 lives. You know what I'm saying? Like, who knows, blood? But respect though, respect to the question for sure. But it's so many twists and turns and thought processes of like where you want to go now. And we all creating all that. But the idea of me saying what's gonna happen for 40 years later, that's I'm not able to do that. You know. And see, never brings about positive change. It doesn't. It doesn't. And my grandfather used to take me as a kid to KFC. Respect to the game. KFC was a hot spot. I don't eat KFC no more. I put that out there. So that's just like that. Like I said, it's a past life. It's nostalgia in a way. I don't have like thoughts like, man, I should eat that chicken again. But it was nostalgia about that time frame and getting a family meal, chilling at the table, and just relaxing and enjoying some KFC chicken. I was like, it was commercialized actually. That's the way they wanted to be, and we mimicked it. Like yeah, this is what family is all about, and it was good times, no doubt, no doubt. And the wedges, don't forget the wedges with the KFC. When you get back to the H, slide through. We can fellowship and partake in lemon pepper wings and files. Respect to that boy Nate. Okay. Yeah. We'll fire up some herbal for sure. And yeah, Wingstop and lemon pepper and herbal sound like an amazing time. No doubt about that. No doubt. So that's going down in the H for sure. But yeah. Actually, I want to go ahead and cut it off at about an hour because I wanted it to be a repeated. You know what I'm saying? Like when you get to like 3 hours on a live, to me, when I see that, I don't even want to go into it. You know. So an hour, I feel like people will watch and go about seeing what happened. And I'll see y'all the next time for sure. For sure, I do this live, and it's gonna be real soon. I guarantee. But I will give out an actual picture of the eggs that hit my vehicle. I'm gonna have to show y'all that situation for sure, and let y'all know that's what the live was pretty much about. Reactions, and hopefully y'all enjoy the spill that I had about reactions and how the power of within, which is spoken about in religious beliefs, especially Christianity, and they say you have all the tools and talents. The power is within. It's a real thing, and no need to look for an outside source when God power is within you. So reaction is in a positive, in a proper manner, is using that God ability in you to relinquish the situation. And that's what I want to promote and push and let y'all know that I love y'all and enjoy the rest of y'all day. All right? Yes, indeed. Y'all be easy. Create your world and FaDuKiT.